My father is dying right now in Poland. I cannot go back for various reasons, but I should be there. I should help him to cross the bridge. But I cannot be there because of karma, traveling, job, expenses. So he is dying right now. But who is my father? He is my first guru, first teacher. He was Saturn in my 5th house in astrology. So experience was not easy, but it was great experience. So he's dying. But who is dying? 5 elements going back to the earth, because your Atma never dies. Your soul is everlasting. So I know that my father will take another birth, reincarnation. I was happy and lucky. I showed him Mahamantras. I brought him for Kirtan. So I was practicing yoga in Poland for many years, and he was watching me, observing and listening mantra during my practice every day for 2 years. One day was Hatha Yoga, second day was Pranayam, Kriya, Sadhana. So he was observing, listening. So he is the maybe not disciple, but he was watching, observing my practice every day. So going back to my talk, 5 elements, this body is 5 elements: fire, air, ether, earth and water. Combination of these 5 creates this body. So that's why when the soul leaving this body, the elements going back to the earth. And the cloud never dies. If you look up on the sky, there is a cloud. Cloud never dies, because cloud transforms into the rain. Cloud goes to the river, then goes to the ocean, then steam again, and it is created new cloud, but it is not the same cloud. The new cloud consists a little bit of the old cloud, but it is completely new, like a waves on the ocean. Every wave thinks that she is a separate living, but the wave is the part of the ocean. So cloud never dies. Wave is the part of the ocean, and your Atma is always with you. If you go back to the breath, breath is the bridge between material world and spiritual world. Last exhalation, it is called as a death. And I should be with him. I should say to him, do not be worried, I am with you. Just go back there. According to your karma, you will go to ancestors' loka or your deity loka. It is your life. Outcome of your life will decide where we're going right now. And when someone is dying from your family, you have strong emotions, connection with feelings body or emotion body, because your mind is trying to jump to the past or to the future. So mind is trying to bring a nice positive memory or imagination about what will happen after this, when the person is dying, how you can survive. But when you go back to the breath, in the present moment, there is no past, no future, so there is no death. And the death is the part of the life. Life and death. Life and death is the 2 sides of the same coin. So the moment you are born, you have to die. But the truth is, every inhalation is life, every exhalation is death, according to your knowledge. But it was a beautiful Leela with my father. Like I said, he was my first guru. Guru is sometimes, if you know, the way of Guru is not easy. Because Guru will not ask you, please do it. Guru must shock you. Guru must wake up you, help you to wake up. So the way samsas are not easy. This is the right approach of the Guru, to wake you up, not to say please do it. No, that's why samsas experience can be felt as a rough. And like I said before, I have duties here right now on Creta in Greece. I cannot travel, cannot go back to Poland for duties, responsibilities, job, accommodation, travel expenses. But by the end of September, probably I will go. But this movie is about great honor to have such a beautiful father in my life, and memory which is also bringing wisdom that no one dies, because cloud never dies. Because a big drama will happen in Poland, but if you are aware, if you go back to the breath, your father is always with you, because you are continuation. I am continuation of my father. My father is within me. All generations from mother's side, from father's side, die with me, within me. So I am continuation of my father. My children will be continuation of me, but also of the ancestors, grandparents, from both lineage. So this is another example that my father never dies, because he's within me. When I look at the picture, I see him, myself, my children, all generations past and the future. Because past, present and future are happening right now. So you have to understand, I am continuation of my father. And my father never dies because the cloud never dies. It is not only about memory. I have children in Poland already. So my father is there. And also, because I am yoga teacher, but I'm also a little astrologer. And I knew that my Sadesati, Saturn Sadesati is coming right now. I knew that in the first Sadesati, you will lose your grandparents. In the second Sadesati, you will lose your parents. The third Sadesati, which is 7.5 years, you may lose your life. Because the return of the Saturn is every 29.5 years, almost 30 years. So I was prepared with my video that I can start losing my parents, because Saturn, second cycle of Saturn, 7.5 years is coming right now. But I'm thank you for everything which I have experienced with my parents. Thank you so much. Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Krishna, Om Namo Narayanaya, and thank you. Thank you. See you in the future, my father. Not in this dimension, in the ancestors loka, or maybe in Shiva loka or Krishna loka. We'll see. We'll try to do our best to help for all our generation from the past, and for all our generation to the future. Thank you so much. Thank you, Father. I love you. Om Namah Shivaya.